Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another 1.4.6 mod review. Today we have the Touhou mod, which was made by Krung and translated into English by the Nico Nico. So without any further ado, let's get started. So Touhou is a Japanese game, which I have honestly never played, but here we go. First we have the Brilliant Dragon Bullet, crafted with 4 glowstone, 2 water buckets, 2 lava buckets, a diamond, and you will get the Brilliant Dragon Bullet. This baby is a weapon that will shoot out thunder, and if you shift right click, will shoot 5 balls of thunder, and I will show you that right now. So when I right click, as you can see, it sends out that ball, which causes lightning to fall down, and if I shift and right click, it'll send out multiple and destroy everything in my path. This is the Buddhist Diamond. It is the equivalent to a stone weapon and is a multi-tool, which means that it can be used to replace a pick, a shovel, a hatchet, or a hoe. It's crafted with 4 obsidian and 4 diamonds, and it will give you the Buddhist Diamond, and it has infinite uses. Now we have the Buddhist Diamond. It's the equivalent of a stone weapon, so as you can see, it is used just like, in this case, a stone shovel, and you can see that the durability does not go down at all as promised. Over here is the Salamander Shield, which is armor. It is crafted with 6 blaze powder, a diamond, and a leather tunic, and it will make you fireproof when you wear it. That is right, it goes over the chest plate, and you can right click if you do happen to catch on fire to extinguish the flames. And you will soon see that if I shift and right click with the Salamander Shield in my hand, that the flames become extinguished. There we go. So it is wearable, but it's meant to be held in your hand. This here is the Lifespring Infinity. It is crafted with 3 gas gears, 1 egg, 2 feathers, and 3 wheat. Eat it, it will use up 10 EXP, but it will heal your HP to full and give you full stamina. Now, the Lifespring Infinity will give you the regeneration buff for 30 seconds if you shift and eat the item, and as you can see, it is costing me 10 levels every time, but it is giving me 30 seconds of regeneration 3, which is really useful in the heat of battle. Now, this glitchy yet beautiful item is called the Branch of Harai. Now, I say it's glitchy because you have to craft these pearls which go onto the final item. Regardless, it's crafted with the colored pearls and 2 gold ingots, and it is used as a weapon, and I will show you the pearl recipes right now. Here we go, let's open this up, and you need the red pearl, the yellow pearl, the purple pearl, the blue pearl, and the green pearl, which I was unable to get because the crafting recipe strangely did not work. Regardless, they're all crafted with an ender pearl. This one takes redstone, this one takes glowstone. The purple one actually uses obsidian, but for some reason I did not put that in. Green one is made with slime balls, as you can see in the forum thread in the description down below, and the blue one is made with lapis. Here we have the Jeweled Branch of Harai. Just like the Brilliant Dragon Bullet, you right click to activate it, and as you can see, it sends out a wave of attacks. Now I can shift and right click, and it will send it out in a larger radius, but use up a lot of the durability. I think this is a beautiful weapon. Here is one of my favorite items, the Ceiling of Kinkagiji. Now it's sort of used as a tool and a weapon. It's crafted with 3 wood planks and 3 gold blocks, and you can throw it to squish mobs, or you can use it as a boat, so let's see that in action. Here we have the enormous Ceiling of Kinkagiji, and as you can see, when I throw it up, it creates a giant roof and will come down and squash any enemies below. So it functions a lot like a boat. You need to punch it to get it back, and as you can see, as we are about to test out, it also works as a boat. I'm gonna let that land right there. I'm on a ceiling. I'm on a ceiling. I'm on a giant ceiling. That's right. I'm sitting on the giant ceiling. What we have here is the Rukan sword. It's made with an iron sword, 2 iron ingots, and a rose, and when you hold right click and let go, you can charge forward. It does the same damage as an iron sword. Here is the Rukan sword, and as you can see, when I right click, it will send me forward a little bit, and if I hold it down, it acts like a boat and will launch me forward. Over here we have Sakiya's pocket watch. You right click to stop time around you in a small radius, and all mobs will freeze. You craft it using the yellow pearl, the clock, and 3 redstone, and that will give you Sakiya's pocket watch. I've spawned some sheep here so I can demonstrate Sakiya's pocket watch. I'm just gonna walk over here, and as you can see, they are free to move around at the moment. But if I activate Sakiya's pocket watch, the mobs are now frozen in place, as you can see, and cannot move. They're frozen, and you can punch the crap out of them if you want, and this is great for beating up mobs. Shift and right click again to deactivate the weapon. Over here is the Silver Knife, which is a thrown weapon. It is crafted with 1 iron ingot and 1 lapis, and it will give you 4 silver knives. You right click to throw them, and you can pick them up again. You can use it to obviously stab mobs, and it does a decent amount of damage. But, on a side note, you can also throw these swords, that's right. You can throw the silver knife and knock out enemies from afar. Right here is the Tsukima. It's crafted with an Eye of Ender, 4 obsidian, and 2 rose red, and if you have ever played Portal, this is the equivalent of the Portal gun. The Tsukima, which I'm sure any Portal fan will enjoy. So I'll set one up here by right-clicking, and it will be facing the sheep. And I'll set one down here, which is facing the mountain. So I'm going to walk in through here, and now I see the sheep. I came through here. So shift and right click to get your Tsukima back, and there you go. I won't spend much time on this weapon because it is not working as of 1.4.5, but it is the magical scroll of sutras. It's made with 6 lapis, 3 redstone, and supposedly when you right click it will give you buffs. Over here is the Hisul sword, and right clicking will release a gigantic laser beam that does massive damage. It's crafted with 2 glowstone, a blaze rod, and 4 blaze powder. But you'll notice that if I really don't want to do this. Shift and right click sends out a giant beam of destruction that drops your FPS like a boss and destroys essentially everything. This here is the Heavenly Peach. It requires the Hisul sword to be harvested from trees. This item will be difficult to get, but will fully heal you. Yes, that's right, fully heal you, so the equivalent of a golden apple, but better. It is made with 2 soul sand, a bowl, and 2 sticks, so this makes this convenient to use and easy to get if you have nether access. Our ship goes stiffer, and you can shift and right click to put down water, as you can see, and it can put down infinite water. As you can see, I'm in survival mode, but it's still working. Now if you want to pick up your water, simply right click and take it all back. Over here we have the Scythe of Death, which is a definitely fun weapon to use. It is crafted using 2 soul sand and 3 iron ingots, and that will give you the Scythe of Death. With the Scythe of Death, you can right click to pull a mob towards you, or shift and right click to blow the mob away. This is useful for getting rid of creepers and just having a fun time. Nah, lie away sheep. Over here we have Yuko's fan, which I think is the most beautiful weapon in this mod. It's crafted with 1 redstone, 1 diamond, 1 lapis, 3 sticks, piece of paper, and 2 gas tiers, so it makes expensive but entirely worth it. This is Yuko's fan, and I have set it to nighttime because I wanted to show you the beautiful effects that come with it. Right clicking will, as usual, attack, and sends out these beautiful butterflies of different colors. Now when you shift and right click, it does the same as most of the other weapons. It sends out a vast array of its normal attacks. This one is Nazrin's Pendulum. I had trouble figuring out how to use this one. You place Nazrin's Pendulum in the first slot, and you place an item in the second slot, and it is supposedly to help you douse or look for the item that is in the second slot. So I thought this would be useful for finding diamonds, but I was unable to get it. Regardless, it's crafted with 3 iron ingots, a diamond, and that will give you Nazrin's Pendulum. This is the Windshry Maiden Stick. It's crafted with a feather, a piece of paper, and it is currently not functioning. However, it is supposed to give you buffs or surprises depending on the amount of EXP you have. So at 20 level, it'll give you a variety of buffs. At 30 levels, it will give you a surprise item, and so on and so forth. If you'd like to learn more, click on the mod thread in the description below. The Strange Festival God Pillar, which I think is strangely overpowered for this game. It's crafted with 2 pieces of paper and 3 logs, which are all very easy to obtain. And for whatever reason, it is stronger than a diamond sword, and I will demonstrate that right now. For whatever reason, it is stronger than a diamond sword, as you're about to see. I can KO this sheep in 1 hit. Hey, don't give me that look. Ugh! And he's dead in 1 hit. Next up is the Mini Hakuro, another non-functioning weapon so far. It's crafted with 4 blaze rods, 4 iron ingots, and a flint and steel. It is supposedly supposed to use up 32 fire charges in your inventory, but will create a god laser that destroys everything in its path. This is the Chisel of Penetration. Yes, I giggled too. It's crafted with an ender pearl, a gold ingot, and 2 sticks, and that will give you the Chisel of Penetration, which, as you can see, when I right click on this piece of sand, I'm on the other side. And you can even safely teleport through cacti, as you see here. This is the third eye, which is crafted with, obviously, an Eye of Ender and 4 rose red, and that will give you the third eye. You can right-click a mob, and it will report its HP and name to you, which I think is somewhat useful. Go back to your pig. Calm down. And as you can see, it shows its damage. Now on the other hand, we have the closed third eye. It's crafted with the third eye and 8 pieces of obsidian, and when you hold right click, it will make you invisible. And when I hold right click, I become invisible. And yes, you can see that the mobs do not notice me. So there we go, it gives you the invisibility buff, which lasts for 0 seconds, which is why you must continuously hold down the right click. Over here is the Homing Amulet, another beautiful weapon. We also have the Homing Amulet, which will send out a bunch of cards that home in on the enemy and can only be used once. When you craft this recipe, it'll give you 16 homing amulets. Finally, we have Yuka's Parasol. It's another attacking weapon. This one is different. It does AoE damage. It's crafted with 2 roses, 2 flowers, a yellow pearl, and 2 iron ingots, and that will give you Yuka's Parasol. Last but not least is Yuka's Parasol, like all the other weapons. And this one does AoE damage. Now if you shift and right click, there appears to be no difference, but it comes out in different colors as it varies. Ladies and gents, this has been the Touhou items mod. I did happen to miss a few items, so please check out the full forum thread in the description below and download it and play and show your love. So if you like what you see, and you see what you like, and you like who I be, keep the love alive, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Every subscriber really does help, guys. If you want to see more great mod reviews, please subscribe. And that is all for today, folks. Until then, stay classy. Thank you.